Hello and welcome to today's Facecast. Similar to yesterday, our calendar finds us again in the letter that St. Paul wrote to the Philippians. Remember that he wrote this letter while he was in chains, as he put it, in other words, imprisoned in Rome, and he's writing to encourage them. And in amongst his writing, he explains his state of mind, his feelings, how he's reacting to things. And there's this verse that crops up in 1 Philippians chapter 1, verse 21. Another one of those that I hardly need to turn to my Bible to read because it's imprinted on my brain. But it says, 1 Philippians 1:21, "For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain." It's a very profound statement from St. Paul. For me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. Again, remember, he's sitting in a prison cell, probably awaiting his death. And so he's summing up his life and he's thinking about what's important to him. And he comes up with this summation of how he is. If I am to live, then I live for Christ, he says. I live to spread the word about Christ. I live in order to live a Christ-like life. But if I'm to die, he says, well, I gain too if I'm going to die, because then I can be with Christ without the limitations of this earthly body and this earthly life. For him, life after death meant life eternal, life with Christ, a continuing life not restricted by our physical human form. Because he believed, as Christians believe, that there is life after death. There is our spiritual nature which continues to live. What that will look like, what it will be like, well, we'll find out when we get there. That's not so important. What's important is that for him, for Paul, he had discovered that life after death would be a reward, a result for living the Christian life now. And while he was alive, well, he would continue to serve Christ. So he was in a win-win situation, we might say. What a wonderful attitude to have towards the end of your life. You're in a situation where you are living purposefully and fully. For to live is Christ, and to die is gain. It's gaining Christ. It's a wonderful way of seeing life, of seeing the world in which we live today. I encourage you to read Philippians as a letter of encouragement and see what St. Paul has to say from his position, from where he is, what he's facing. Read Philippians. It's only a short letter, and you'll see somebody who has a wonderful, wonderful attitude of how to face life and all that it throws at us. Bye for now.